Among the highlighted areas to grow Uganda's economy tenfold is agro-industrialization, that is, adding value to Uganda's farm products. However, despite the money being available, the creditworthiness of those engaged in the sector is not yet in sync with the guidelines.
It's not that the money is not available, but often we find our farmers sometimes struggle with the requirements of the financial institutions. And we have to recognize it's a two-way street. The credit profile of the farmers needs to improve, but also the banks need to become a bit more innovative in making sure that there are solutions that are relevant to the man on the ground.
Much of our population depend on agriculture as their source of livelihood, but they still are really experiencing abject poverty. This must change.
The cost of agro-industrialization doesn't come cheap. The funding gaps in the sector on the other side of the government stick out like a sore thumb. The ball now rolls to the private sector.
Alongside the journey for agro-industrialization, we need financing because government has gaps. As you are aware, Uganda, we have been talking about value addition, increasing production. We are no longer talking about production anymore. We are looking at productivity because the whole business of looking at agriculture as a business is to bring efficiency in the system and look at the ratio of input and output.
Because as a country, we are not really engaging, sharing ideas, challenging each other enough to see how we can deal with the problems and contradictions that still exist in our society that prevent us from achieving the targets we want.
Cumulatively, last year, we have a balance sheet of about 450 billion out to agriculture in its different forms. And the intention is to grow that. But we can't grow that without the support of both government and the private sector. So we want to invest meaningfully in transitioning.
What's left is government to provide an enabling environment that works both for the farmer and the investor. Racheal Nabisubi, NTV Business.